Hello everyone and welcome to the final mission of Stronghold with me, the Doctor.
Me, the Sprite.
And I, the Bard.
Mission 21, Final Vengeance.
I feel 21 missions is a really unusual number to have.
Yeah, 7 times 3.
Yeah, but like 20 is a nice even number.
What a
he's
dick.
He's just taunting us now.
Yeah.
What a dick.
Yeah. The Wolf's Lair.
Northumbria.
Oh, the king!
King's here. He sounds a bit annoying, to be honest. His voice
He's just
is
the
irritating.
scribe doing a slightly higher pitched voice. Literally, it's the same voice actor.
Sir Longarm and I shall observe.
Great, thanks guys. Thanks,
You sound like
Your
such a prick.
Highness.
Just like you do literally all of the work.
So we get a gigantic force in this, if I remember correctly. Actually, no, it's not even as big as the pig force. Oh, for God's sake.
That's not that big at all.
No,
He's the king. Couldn't he have brought a few more men?
apparently not. Guys, come on, faster. March. An army always moves at the speed of the slowest unit in it, so... to wage real warfare. But his castle is an interesting one. He has this incredibly, compact bit here, and then a killing kind of field there, and then there he is at the end there in his black cloak. And his fucking cathedral. Brag about it, mate.
His evil cathedral.
Yeah. And, frankly, if you wanted it for a phallic symbol, this is clearly a set of balls right here.
Jesus Christ.
With a tiny penis.
Yeah. But, if I remember properly, there is a way you can use this hill up to the right to jab it. Oh! Who's hurting? Oh, it's Maceman. He's doing the classic of just send out Maceman to wind you up. Right, what have I got? Oh, I've got a decent number of crossbows. Well, same number as on the pig one. Right, let's see what we're actually dealing with then. So we have got 53 archers, 27 crossbowmen, 90 spearmen, only 19 macemen. That is not a lot. Oh, a horse. Shit. Well.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, well, crossbows again. We'll stop them. Concentrated fire stops basically anything in this game. It has also given us some cows, which I intend
brilliant.
to use.
Just to hurl them over the walls.
Oh, yeah.
Bovine warfare.
He's not got a lot of actual land troops in there. There's no huge masses of pikemen or swordsmen behind here. This is mostly just relying on the fortification itself. But the advantage this time is that we have catapults. And we actually do have quite a lot of gold. So I am going to get rid of a particularly annoying type of unit, which is the shield, because I find them completely useless. And I'm going to change the engineers that are on shields to be on something more
Trebuchets.
Yes.
Why would you ever choose to have a shield rather
They
than
can
a
be handy
trebuchet?
for that missile screening, but not really. This game doesn't really do that particularly well. And yeah, he's just going to kind of send out a bit of a constant stream of knights, but he'll run out of stuff before long. So, because he just doesn't have the space for stables. So these are just here to piss you off more than anything else.
To piss you off and to slowly die.
Yeah, basically.
This feels a bit anticlimactic. Like, this is nowhere near as...
There's a reason why I remember the pig one as being harder.
There's a joke about a pig being hard.
I love that the engineers are Scottish.
Exiting siege equipment. Right, I believe I can get him up here.
Surely it'd be more interesting to do the conventional RTS thing for the final mission where, you've both got opposing castles and have to kind of
you only get that
overmaster
once
each
in this
other.
entire game. There's that one mission against the snake where you get to do that, and that's it. I believe from here... Oh, shit. Is it here, then, maybe? There's definitely somewhere from here where you can get an angle on a trebuchet, so I'm going to have to spend a bit of time finding it, but it is worth it.
Well, now that we're on the final mission viewership, we might do some montaging here, but before we do, let us know in the comments, have you enjoyed the series? What have you enjoyed so far? Genuinely, we do read the comments and we do try and respond to them, so if you've enjoyed this particular season,
There we go.
let us know what it is you enjoyed about it, or what you didn't enjoy about it. We'd love to do more historical warfare-y stuff, but we need to know that you enjoyed it to make it worth our while.
Yep. Do we want to reflect on this series as a whole at this point as well?
I don't imagine there's a particularly long credit sequence for this, is there?
It might be on the definitive edition, but I don't think so.
Hang on a minute. They've got a limited amount of ammunition.
Yes, but I think you just press the button and you get more. Or you can basically...
Okay.
What you can essentially do is disband them out of the trebuchet and build another one that comes with 20 shots in it, so...
Okay. They're doing some damage to that tower, it looks
Oh,
like.
yeah.
Fine work, Doctor. But yeah, shall we reflect on the series as a whole?
Yeah, if you guys please do while I just think about this a little bit more, yeah.
Well, what do you think then, Sprite?
I'm a little bit sad because it's basically if Caesar wasn't Caesar, but it's very well done. It's been really enjoyable to watch these things being like done on a more granular level.
Yeah, it's what I really like about this, and I think it's unfortunately what these siege missions miss, is that for me the kind of balancing economic aspect is more interesting than the actual like man-to-man combat that this game does.
Yeah. It's something that it misses, like the other RTS series. Obviously, it's a much newer and therefore more developed game, but the Dawn of War, the man-to-man combat in the Dawn of War 40k games, it's really interesting to watch Space Marines fight orcs. It's just cool. Yeah. You miss that because like all that happens is like Macemen run up and do basic choppy animations.
This one it's one of very few games, and I think it was more the thing before this, but after this, basically every RTS became like squad-based. But this isn't squad-based. This is like individual unit-based, and that kind of died out after this, I think, mostly. So it's interesting to kind of not see that anymore. And this is what I think of as being one of the final games that did that. Who the fuck's shooting me? Oh, it's their ballista. Shit. Oops. Yeah, you see now I've built another trebuchet which comes with another 20 shots, so you can just do that as long as you still have gold. And we've got a decent pot of gold, so you can certainly stand to take this thing out now. And fire some cows in there from a distance.
It still disturbs me that you can fire cows at people.
It's a totally valid historical method of warfare.
There are many things that are historically accurate that are still grim.
Oh, it's fucking grim. No one's denying that it's fucking grim, yeah.
I really like the way it captures, at least how I imagine medieval combat. I love how integrated the notion of like the economy is all part of the fighting.
And I guess
really cool.
that's the thing that makes the sieges fall a bit flat, that it's like it should be much more of an option to like starve people out and do like siege warfare in that way.
Yeah.
And it feels like they kind of, for such an economically driven game, it feels like they kind of missed the boat on that a little bit. Missed the boat, is that what I mean?
I think that your siege engine is taking damage.
Yeah, it is, but it'll be fine.
Okay.
I'm keeping an eye on it. Their tower's taking damage at a similar rate. I'm hoping I can bring these in to bear soon. Oh shit, we lost it. Whoops. Oh well. Well, we got more.
Catapult already, my lord.
Yeah.
How about you, Bard? Have you been enjoying it?
I have actually. Like, I mean, it's very rare in daily life I get a chance to like sit down and do a TED talk about everything I know about the Middle Ages. But, so like that's been great. But like, it's been nice spending time with you guys. I think it's a game that's actually really well developed for its time.
Their dogs have come out and are attacking their archers. That's funny.
Did you get this feeling, like Sprite and Doctor, that this actually feels not ahead of its time because it's obviously graphically more limited than maybe like modern games, but I don't know, it feels like a really advanced little system, the way everything interacts and the way you handle resources.
It's what I've always really liked about it, certainly. Don't look, Sprite. Don't listen to the fact they said preparing carcass.
Oh.
Works though.
I thought you were aiming at the wolves there.
No, I was just, but that stinkle spread, and there you go, I killed an archer at least.
I'm so glad those cows died so you could kill one archer.
Oh, your catapults are in the mix now.
Yeah, that's how I've got these last few ones down.
I must admit that it's pretty satisfying to us to watch you set up ultimate siege weapons and just start demolishing the walls from a distance.
Yeah.
I truthfully don't know as much about trebuchets and siege engines as I do about other bits of medieval warfare. Like, I know that they're very mechanically complicated, and it's just bizarre to me that a society that could build these things couldn't master basic sanitation, right?
It's not just.
They didn't realise sanitation was important.
It's not just technological, I think, is the key points of all of that, though.
Yeah, I know that, and I know that, like, you know, different civilizations develop different things at different times, and it's just wild to me. I find it very interesting.
Like, one of the major reasons that surgeries used to kill people is because no one washed their hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so much. It's just it's philosophical. It's like thinking about like all of this stuff. See, everything seems obvious to us now, kind of like looking back. But obviously, if you don't have that knowledge in the first instance, you don't think about those things.
Like surgeons would do a class where they'd have their hands inside a dead body, and then they'd walk over and go and then do the same thing on a live person.
Oh, guys, this is gonna be grim. Here comes the cow.
Oh, no.
Welcome, chosen few.
Oh, you missed.
Hope they like beef.
You're
Well, I
so
killed the
grim,
swordsman
Doctor.
as well.
What the fuck?
Yes, I played this game a lot.
How did you know that was
Whoa,
next?
what are those guys? Are those like
They're
heavily armored?
No, they're pikemen standing on exactly the same spot as swordsmen.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Here
oh my
comes
God.
Bessie.
Is that what they
damn
say?
it, didn't get it right this time. Yeah, it's trimming that guy down. Oh, fleshy sound at landing. Oh, there he goes.
Fart noises.
You love to see it.
And just so we're clear, I'm pretty sure that a giant cow carcass, whether or not it's infected, if it landed on you, it would fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I say this game doesn't quite go as far as letting you do it with corpses, but that was absolutely a thing that happened.
So, Bard, my next question is, what's your next TED Talk you want to do on the channel, and what game can we get into to facilitate that?
Yeah, fair point.
I mean, I think what people should tell us in the comments, because, like, I mean, we could probably do this with most things that we were semi-knowledgeable about. I certainly know that's why the Doctor and I did so many Lord of the Rings series, is that we could confidently talk about Lord of the Rings for 1,000 years. You keep mentioning this game Caesar, Sprite. I mean, like, one of the few things I know more about, or about the same about as I do about medieval warfare, is the late Roman Republic. So, if people want us to play that, I'd be up for giving it a go.
It's
Or, like, I could...
As long as you're going to do it, not me, because I
It's
can't
more complex
play.
and less interesting to watch, I'll be honest.
Oh!
A lot of it is just menu management.
Not sure. It's mostly city management. But we could listen to the Bard talk about the Roman Empire for the entire time.
I could also talk about the Roman shit.
I thought you didn't think about the Roman Empire. Have you lied to me?
Not every day, but you know.
I certainly think about the late Republic most days.
I've said before and I'll say again, it's because you guys don't have to think about safety all the time.
Yeah, we got all that extra Roman Empire bandwidth kicking about.
Also because you don't spend your lives checking in on your friends.
No, spend our lives checking in on, you know, Caesar.
Yes.
Making sure he's not being shivved by his friends. Oh no, wait.
Bit
Too
late on
late.
that. You slept on that one.
That was very good.
Don't encourage it.
Yes, encourage me. Do it.
I will encourage you. I'm trying to think of other things, like certainly most generic fantasy. We could talk about D&D. Like I don't think we're going to record more D&D for the channel viewership because it was too labor intensive and it wasn't getting the views that we wanted. But if we did like a kind of generic dungeon crawlery fantasy game, I could talk about D&D and like fantasy monsters. And
sorry, I got a really shot with the cow.
Bard, should we get you playing Crawl?
Has the Bard never played Crawl? How the fuck have we never done that?
I don't even know what Crawl is.
Crawl is a like 2D top-down roguelike crawler, like dungeon crawl game, where one of you plays the protagonist and the other three of you play the enemies in each room trying to kill him, and when one of you successfully kills him, you come to life and become the protagonist.
Terrific.
So the story is you're a bunch of people who are trying to stop the end of the world. You arrive and then suddenly three of you are killed, but one of you's still alive, and then the dead ones have to kill you in order to survive.
It's extremely good. We've done a couple of videos on it. They've all been really good and pretty well received.
Yeah,
but we haven't done Crawl for a while just because we haven't done sessions in person so much. So that's the trade-off.
Well, that'll be a nice one.
We could see about setting that up, so that could be fun. Any kind of generic fantasy stuff. We could look at doing some more 40k Doctor, although we have a very long series with Dawn of War. So let us know in the comments, viewership, if you've got an appetite for the Doctor and I doing more 40k.
Yeah, well, we've got the actual 40k stuff, which is going to come out this year. It is 100% going to come out by the end of summer. I'm locking that in now. I've done a lot of the psychological heavy lifting of kind of getting back into it now as an edit. So I think I can confidently say it's going to come out before the end of summer.
Outstanding.
Oh, fuck your round tower, Wolf.
I'm up for doing like more. The RTS seems like a good format because we only need one of us to pay attention, and if it's in a time period that we know about, we can kind of sit and just chat away about it, which is what I've really enjoyed.
Yeah.
Maybe the viewership hates that. Like, you'll never not be aware of this, viewership. After every episode that we've recorded of this, I immediately turn to the Doctor and the Sprite and go, like, am I nerding out too much? Like, am I talking too much about pike formations or whatever it happens to be?
He does, and he doesn't believe us that no, he's not.
Here comes Bessie.
You're doing a... It's a laborious process, but you are certainly smashing down the walls.
Oh yeah.
Slow and steady.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to lose these guys soon, and then we're basically out of gold, so we can't really do this anymore. But that's fine. Because that's the only thing is we can't build fucking stone because we don't have access to anything on this, which is annoying. But
you have access to people.
But I don't have access to like mining equipment or anything. Yeah. But basically, all we need to get through now is that gate, and then the upper gate's actually much easier because it's not really as well defended.
But haven't you heard? People are the only resource you need.
With enough people, you can achieve anything.
Especially if you fling them at the wall fast enough.
Jesus. I was going to say, we're back to the World War Z tactic.
Sorry.
Climb over the bodies of your fallen comrades. Oh, you've got 3 shield guys back there. Can you not turn them back into engineers?
It's gold I've run out of now. That's the issue. Yeah, I think there is a way you can get basically... You can essentially... you build like trebuchets here and take out that tower and then move around and build some trebuchets here, and I think you can technically snipe the Lord with them, and I think that's how I did it when I was a kid. But it doesn't feel great as a conclusion. If push comes to shove, I'll do it, but...
I'm trying to think of more things I liked and disliked of this game. I really love the way the economy works. I really like...
Simple one for me. I really like the voice acting. It's very like not necessarily of the characters, but the fact that every unit has a different regional British accent is just a nice, fun little touch to it, which just makes it feel a bit more unique than everyone just being like, "Yes, sir."
The castles are very aesthetically pleasing. Like for an old game, like there's something with the kind of isometric view and the way the castles come across. It just looks cool. Like I think it looks quite pretty for what it is.
Right now, I'm hoping they've got no major defenses here other than the dogs, which there's not much I can do about.
Good luck.
But I'm hoping as long as these spearmen can break through, I'll be happy enough.
Also, I've just had a genius idea.
Oh
dear.
Sack. Well, we lost some.
That's not too bad.
You two should play Hercules.
As in, like, the platformer?
Yeah.
What, Disney's Hercules?
Yeah.
Isn't it notoriously really difficult?
I remember finding it extremely challenging as a kid, but that wasn't as a kid.
I played as a kid.
Yeah.
Instructions?
Let us know in the comments, viewership, if you'd like the Doctor and I to play Hercules, or honey, you mean Hercules. And we'll certainly give it a go if there's a big...
It is my favourite Disney film, and I don't say that lightly.
It's a very good Disney film.
It's just it was the right time for me, and it's my dumbass sense of humour perfectly. So. And
you love Meg.
And yeah, Meg is the finest of the Disney princesses, and I will. That is a hill I will 100% die on. She is my Faramir. So.
But she's not. Meg's
Except
not
she's
technically
also
a princess,
excellent.
is she?
What?
She's what?
Meg's not a princess, is she?
Functionally, she is.
Okay.
You can get her in a Disney Princess pack, so.
She does get an absolutely dynamite song. I'll give her that.
Oh yeah. And just has a lot more, agency and cool shit going on than your average Disney princess.
Yeah, true. I like Meg. I was just curious whether she technically qualifies as a princess, and apparently she does.
In the same way that, like, she's the Bond girl of a Disney film, therefore she's a Disney princess.
Yeah, because I know
I'll put it that way.
She's more agency than your average Disney princess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that Mulan counts, for example. Like, obviously, she's not a princess; she's a war hero. But
they're all princesses in a way. Yeah. God, you really don't get a lot of units in this, do you?
I've been reluctant to try a platformer because, like, my patience for platformers is well documented on the channel, and
we got enough of that to do with in the multiplayer stuff. Like, yeah, I think high on my list as well is to have you finally play a Zelda game.
I'd be very up for that if you wanted me to give it a go.
Yep.
I think I should make this position clear on the channel. I give Nintendo games a really hard time whenever we play them, and there are certain things that I'm not into, but I understand the appeal. So, like, Premiership football, I'm not into it, but I understand why a person would be.
Yeah.
Whereas with Nintendo, I just don't get it. And I accept it's a very popular series or style of games. I am the problem, but
yeah. I mean, also we've mostly had you play like party Nintendo stuff, which is different. And there's a heavy element of bullshit to that. I'll be the first one to admit. So. Yeah, I think I want to try with the Zelda game. I've got one picked out for you, which I think is not the best, but I think it's the one you will like the most.
I'd be definitely up for giving a Zelda game a go.
I think there's a risk that if I try the one that I think is the best, it's the whole, when someone tries to introduce you to Terry Pratchett with their favourite Pratchett book, and sometimes you need to warm up to other stuff first.
Every Pratchett is the best Pratchett.
Oh, not true, actually.
Okay, fine, most.
Guys, where are you going? Go do Central.
I think a lot of it depends on taste, but yeah, not all Pratchett is created equal.
And it's just, I started off reading the one that everyone said was their favourite. I didn't enjoy it because I didn't know the world. I don't think anyone's first Terry Pratchett book will be their favourite one. Because...
What did you start on?
The one everyone said was really good was Mort, and I really didn't like it.
Oh, interesting. Mort is good. It's not my favourite, but I like it.
Yeah.
Mort's the one I started on.
I think we're not in a great way here, guys, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's gone horribly wrong.
Yeah, it's because I should have been taking out I should have been focusing on taking out not the towers that have like 2 archers in, but taking out the ones that have got siege weapons in, because they've got such a range. And I kind of forget just how few fucking units I've actually got at this stage. So I'm basically just going to do an assault with everyone that's left, and then we'll try again.
That makes sense.
But obviously it's going to be real slap.
First,
First I'm going to send in my knights and just try and fuck some stuff up.
Do you have enough ground?
What do you mean ground? I can get in, yeah. I've dug enough of the thing, yeah.
Can the Knigets get through the gate if they smash it? Ooh, excuse me.
Oh, yeah. They can smash the thing, and I'm going to basically send my swordsman up here to try and take out these guys. Because obviously now I'm inside, I can get up the walls. Nothing's stopping me doing that, so...
Okay.
Actually, Maceman might be handy up there if I can actually just get a couple in.
I take it you can't capture, like, his treasury or anything?
No. Annoyingly. So oh, shit, I've got a ton of crossbowmen who are just standing there. Has that always been a thing? Well, there you go.
Get them knights.
Yeah, I thought that might be a thing. That's what knights are handy for, we can pull them out of that. Oh, no! Oh, no!
Oh, my days.
Yeah. I got a couple of macemen up here, though. Crucially, yep, taking out that ballista, and that makes a hell of a difference.
These siege missions are rough.
Yeah.
I would say these, when it deviates from the formula that's been working, like the...
It's the weakest point of the game, yeah.
I concur.
Oh, yeah, keep fighting. Fight to the last man! Oh, that was the last man.
Well done, Maceman. I see why they're your favourite unit. They've done pretty bloody well.
Oh, yeah, they're just fast, they're manoeuvrable, and they can do a lot.
What every woman wants.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it is. Get a move on.
You were off to such a promising start, Doctor, and now it's... I wouldn't say it's gone terribly, but it's...
Yeah, and it's knights somehow slower than a fucking siege ant. I suppose knights haven't got wheels, I guess.
But it's got little shopping trolley wheels.
Scooting around, yeah.
Can we just call it here and say that you won?
Tempting, but...
What are the cheat codes?
The well's nearly burned down, which is hilarious in its own way. Now, 2 of our knights are split off to go on their individual missions. Sir Dickhead over here is going to go and just stab up this knight. Oh, for fuck's sake, fire. There we go, now we can get up the thing at least.
Not going to be enough of them, is there?
No, probably not.
They're very slow.
I know, that's the problem with swordsmen, just are not a good unit.
I mean, they are knights, let's face it, they're just dismounted knights. But
Yeah.
having a bit of a rough one. They're pretty resilient, at least. They would have to be. How many you got left? Could all of them just make a beeline for the wolf?
Mm. The problem is we've got another gatehouse to get through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now you're boned.
Yeah.
Making a spirited effort, lads, but...
Oh, yeah. We'll have another crack, and I'll be a bit more careful with crossbows. Oh, crossbows,
Maceman.
Yeah. No, catapults.
Okay.
This bullshit fire defense is very annoying.
Yeah.
Yes, it really is.
But at least it burns out fairly quickly. And they've got very few crossbows here, and crossbows are realistically the only thing that can do much against swordsmen. We'll almost get this gate down, actually. You'd be amazed how much damage swordsmen can do.
Let's give it a go.
Structures. We're not going to get through it. Not with enough force left to... Oh, fuck off. That was fine. Yeah, we'll chip it down a fair bit. We'll probably get at least halfway through the gate. We might even get it down.
It's starting to drop pretty quickly now.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I think I need to use spearmen and stuff like that more to trigger the nasty shit.
Yeah. The fire is very tiresome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because there's no way to detect it.
No, in fact it's hidden from you, yeah. Yeah, we got halfway through the gate. But frankly, yeah, there's only a few up there with the wolf. He's not heavily defended. Because the whole point is that the last... it was the last mission was like us taking out his army. And then...
Oh, yeah.
And then here we've just got him left, basically.
How's our prog?
Yeah, I've learned some stuff. Reloaded in the Jeb's fashion and then learned some more stuff, so...
Okay.
So we're going to attempt something silly.
Can't picture the doctor doing something silly.
You're just going to try and get them within range of his citadel and then collapse it.
Nothing wrong with, So how did the wolf die in the end? Oh, an errant cow out of the middle of nowhere suddenly caught him square around the jaw and knocked his head clean off.
Again, it's very satisfying just to watch them chuck massive rocks.
Oh, one of the games against the dragon, I won with an army of something like 200 catapults, and watching them all simultaneously fire, it's like our rocks will blot out the sun is quite an entertaining concept.
How are you such a fucking snake?
Get that thing launched.
Oh, slimy.
Yeah.
You're now firing cows into other cows.
I'm okay with this.
Only 4 save scums.
Yeah. This was a lot worse when I was a kid.
Do you think you've improved as you've gotten older?
I think I understand the game better.
That's fair.
I don't know whether that's actually made me better at it, though.
How old were you when you played this game?
Oh, when did it come out? I was 10.
Terrific.
Yeah. My dad had just bought a computer with a graphics card, which allowed it to run this, and we were all very excited by that.
That's really cute. I remember I played June 2000 was my first RTS game. a similar thing, like we had a PC unit, like miraculously it could play games on it.
Yeah.
From a CD-ROM, no less.
The screaming is horrendous.
Oh, and it should be.
Yeah.
Like, burning pitch and boiling oil, anachronisms aside, are horrific, and this does get that.
You'll have to imagine the fire. Jesus.
And then there's this guy, making his little bridge.
What a hero! He's just filling in the whole moat single-handedly.
Hey, if he makes a way that this ramp can get over here and break this one down, that's an alternative way. Go on, Jeremy, do it.
Is that what he's called?
That's what I've called them. They don't have names. They can get that gatehouse down. The swordsman, I'll just command them on a death march up to the lad, and we'll see what happens there. Whereas the knight's job will be to take out to trigger every bit of fire, basically.
Get 'em, boys.
Now these, up you get. We'll just see what happens.
Oh, they're dropping like flies.
There go the knights, basically.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And now we wait. Actually, let's just turn that up a bit, otherwise we'll be waiting here for fucking ever.
I don't think they're gonna make it, Doctor.
It's gonna be slow.
I can't watch so many brave men.
I probably should have got them away from that fire.
That killed like half of them. No,
I really
there's no
thought,
way.
yeah, I really thought we were out of fire, I'll be honest.
That's rough.
Yep. Oh god, this looks like a Somme or something.
It is.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I guess the key things are we need to take these front ones out. Mm-hmm. And then we need to take that gatehouse out from the side.
Yeah.
And those are the 2 shots I actually need to make, and a bit of this gatehouse. And then from there, I've actually got a clear run of everyone. Now, what I potentially want to do is actually just run the knights up and just see how far they get. And hopefully set off some tar pits.
Yeah.
I was hoping to have a few more knights, but we'll see how these 2 go.
Okay, so you've got through 2 layers of the gatehouse.
I've got through all of the layers of everything. It's just now about the fire and the single competence. Shit. Alright.
Okay, well. Shit.
Now there's a question of whether we just march everyone through one by one. To try and trigger stuff. As in the different units will move at different speeds, so hopefully stuff will trigger. So we'll send the spearman up. Wait a second. And send the maceman up. And then finally we send swordsman up. And then we send a crossbow.
The tower?
Hopefully some combination of these should set off enough of the fire pits.
Well done, Maceman.
They've cleared the way for the swordsman, hopefully. Well, actually the pikeman will be next layer. Oh, and archers. Okay, well, you know what, they can try and make it as well. Why not? If a lone archer shivs the wolf and kills him, that'd be great.
Just runs up, sticks an arrow in his eye.
Dude, if it works.
I wonder if we need to be a bit more careful with like actually sending people up to kill these things, rather than just trying to push through. Fuck's sake, how is there more fire?
Can they get into the towers?
Yeah. I wonder if that's the
Maybe-
way to go.
You might be able to set, like, rush them with some mace men.
Yeah, or just 1 or 2 swordsmen, honestly, because they'll just be so hard to kill. Like here, this swordsman. Oh, for fuck's sake! Ah, there's just so much fire. There's so much fire. And the macemen have done what they were supposed to, which is trigger the fire at least.
And they've traded a lot of fire.
Not enough. There's always more. That's the
I
thing
know.
I keep learning.
I didn't say all.
Yeah. And unfortunately, there's still a couple of them up there to do a bit of bullshit. Don't stand there, kill them. Oh, those 2, they're making it!
Woo!
Right, here we go.
Go on, lads. I guarantee you, like, suddenly more fire is about to just burst into being.
Yes.
Can't be at this point. I don't run them through up there. It's about whether I'm actually going enough left here as well. These guys will make it to the castle.
And it's the most you've got to at this point.
Oh yeah, it's the only time.
Come on, boys.
I think, yeah, sending a couple of swordsmen who basically can't really die in to take out shooty boys seems to be a viable Fuck off with this you little shithead! Well, at least he's gonna burn it. Okay, worth knowing. Still more fire.
Jesus Christ. Is the whole place just full of fire?
Yeah, I'm surprised he's got room for any castle here, the fucker.
Take his lady hostage.
No, I slay her immediately. Right, come on!
That's absurd. Is your coat of arms a chicken?
No, this is how you activate cheats. I think it's time.
Do it. Do it. Yes. Fuck this guy.
Moving catapult.
But the point is here I can basically build trebuchets in annoying positions, fire from them, and then get out of them and build new trebuchets, whereas previously, like, gold was what I was running out of.
Yeah.
This is what I came for. The slow, steady destruction of his entire castle.
Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Take him apart brick by fucking brick.
Do you realise you actually just quoted the wolf? I will tear down your castle stone by stone if I have to, but I will have your head.
I did not.
I think he's cheating with all the fucking fire. So
Yeah. I'd say at the end of the day, this is. I don't feel terrible about this. I'll put it that way. I'm gonna lose sleep over it.
Yeah.
Ha! His dogs are loose and they've broken his ballista. That's fucking hilarious. Good boy. Well, that seems absurd.
That's fucking Jebby as balls.
Everything about what I'm doing is Jebby as balls. We're here for the balls, Jeb. Kind of wish I'd phrased that differently, but there we go.
Surely they could just bring us.
That's kind of the plan. I'm just going to try and target his lord. If I can just crack him on the head and do him in that way, that will be deeply satisfying. Oh, I can't get in there. Shit. Well, there we go.
That'll do it. Now we know.
It's war crime o'clock, guys.
Welcome to War Crime Town. Population U.
Look at this guy. Oh.
It's just like deleting it.
It's satisfying, certainly. There's no denying that.
I bet it fucking is.
Oh, that squelch. Oh, we've loosed some more dogs. They'll hopefully do some of the Lord's work for us.
Yep.
Come on. Go up there and break that ballista. Yes.
Get him, goodest boys.
There's something ironic about the wolf being killed by the wolf. Right, this guy. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Jesus Christ.
That was some wet noises.
So many cows had to die.
What I'm doing, my intention is that he will have no way of triggering any of the fire because I intend to destroy every single fucking brazier in his castle. I'm gonna send him back to the fucking Stone Age, and he will forget how to use fire.
That's one way to do it.
If a siege goes on much longer, you're gonna get into like the year 1918.
It's been about 70 years, I think, at this stage.
A bunch of boys with gas masks and machine guns are gonna come over the hill.
This device requires skilled engineers to be able to get into it, my lord.
Skilled jebbing, my lord. Who dares to shoot me? Good. You'll pay for your insolence. Oh, what? How is there fire here? This isn't your base. Oh.
Slowly getting there. I can't believe that even with cheat codes, this is so grueling. Yeah.
Location noted. Well, Bard, if it helps, this is a proper understanding of what warfare would actually be like.
What, 70 years spent doing this or something, however long it's been in the game?
Yep.
I don't think medieval lords had access to quick saves, I'll be honest.
I'll never see these walls breached, but perhaps my grandchildren will carry my shoes over the threshold.
He enjoys that far too much.
I enjoy that as well.
It's the squelching, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Right.
This is definitely... I'm essentially just mustard gassing them here. I'm definitely breaking the Geneva Convention.
Thankfully, it doesn't exist yet.
Oh, yeah.
I have become Cow, the destroyer of worlds. Delirious with tiredness.
Yeah, me too.
It depends whether he can get it done in the 20 shots that he's got.
In that case, they'll be rebuilt and they'll do it again and again and again. I will keep fucking resurrecting them until they do this job. I've kind of become a...
I will have order. I will have perfection. I will have...
Yeah, this is...
Was that Farquaad?
That was Farquaad.
Really going off the deep end here, I think, lads.
Okay, Doctor, you've gone mad. Well, it says, for the love of God, send the ground troops in for the humanity.
And slow and steady and prepare for there to be tons of fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send in the war crimes unit now to finish up. Right, I'm just gonna run through with the knights because I've got all 11 knights and try and set off everything remaining, if there even is any.
My boy.
Who's still firing? How are you here?
Depressingly, that implies... Oh no, you've got rid of all the braziers,
Yeah,
so...
there's no fire arrows down here at least.
Maybe slow the speed down
Yeah,
for
you're
this.
probably right. It's just when I have to march down a load of fucking swordsmen. Okay, yes, guys, I believe you have got the moat now. That's good. Oh, that's a pikeman ship. Oops. Oh.
Kill the lady.
Yeah. Oh, she kind of screamed at it. Don't feel great about that.
Show no mercy.
There will be fire here.
Yeah.
That's okay, they only need to...
Trigger it. There we go. That's triggered all the fire, sure.
And the fire at least killed his own fucking horseman.
Oh. Right. I think we have this at last.
Okay, start
It's
moving up
taken-
slowly.
A long time.
So, it's way too long. We've got to go to work. I'm so
It's half
tired.
past midnight. Oh,
Doctor, make it stop.
I'm trying. I'm
Please
really
make it
trying.
stop.
I'm war criming as hard as I can.
Why do I hang out with you people?
Yes, my lordship. Moving out.
I feel really bad for the little AI swordsman that I've watched die about 70 times.
Yeah.
the many save scums we've had to do. Just send them all in.
No, I need to be careful still. I have the fear.
Yeah. There's still more fire. There's always more fire. How is that fucker still alive?
He's not.
He was when I said it. you prick.
Fuck your oxen.
Suck my ox.
This has made me go completely deranged. It's quite alarming, actually.
Oh, I mean, I'm losing my mind. I can't imagine how you feel.
Oh, that's good. There's something of all that winding.
Windlass crossbows.
Yeah. Right then.
Right, I think you're being too methodical. Like,
Probably. There's still more fire burning up there, though.
Yes, there is.
So we gotta wait.
And just go up
Can
and
you
hit
rebuild-
that fucker.
can he rebuild the fire?
No. You can't rebuild anything. It's fucking useless, that's the thing. Right,
That's it. Get him.
Make
Surely.
this guy regret being born.
Pincushion him.
God, that's a lot of arrows he's taking. Holy shit. There we go.
Even hitting it.
No, I was hitting him. He was real sturdy.
Pikeman. That they would have been a useful unit to have.
What, spearmen or? Yeah.
Pikeman.
Yeah. Oh, let's get him.
I think his swordsman will get a lot.
Oh yeah, but then I've got my swordsman to come.
What'll it be?
We are the.
My swordsmen haven't even made it up to his plateau yet. Oh, we're fighting the wolf.
That's
Slit
it.
this man. It only
love
only
this
took the
peasant.
power of a god.
Hey, I love that he was killed by peasants.
And the king clearly decided to give you some funds right at the end there. 'cause
Yeah, I
he
love
saw
how
you
like, the king was
struggling.
like, "We'll sit back and let you do this one," and then they'll wait there for 60 years as you slowly jab your way through it. It's 1355. We're into the fucking 100 Years' War now.
That was the 100 Years' War,
Yeah.
Doctor. Jesus Christ.
The real 100-year war was the bullshit we did along the way.
Oh my days, that was grueling.
Was I one of the spearmen? It's unclear.
Yes.
Yeah, this was definitely clearly a campaign that shows you how to play the game. Oh. I'm not sure I've ever seen this.
Maybe new for the remaster.
Or I just never beat this game. No, I've definitely seen the full map blued up. It's all my kingdom. Well, it's the king's kingdom.
The King's Kingdom.
King back on his rightful throne, you can finally rest. Throughout the entire kingdom,
There was much rejoicing.
No, there wasn't. They all went to the
Someone
100
says.
Years' War.
They were forced to eat Robin's minstrels.
There was minstrels,
much
and there was
rejoicing.
much rejoicing. Who's
The guy
this?
from the prologue.
Well done, sire.
Oh.
You have completed the Stronghold campaign. I always knew you would.
Do you feel satisfied, Doctor?
No, that was at most I could describe that as cathartic, but it was more. It had to be done.
Yeah.
Those last couple of siege missions.
This also
were
tells you
just
the age of the
horrendous.
game. There was one lead programmer and one additional programmer. That's it for the
Jesus.
entire game. It's those two lads. Fuck you, David Robinson and Andrew Prime.
Sure.
Andrew Prime is a hell of a name, actually. In fairness, it does sound like he's the
It's-
original and the best.
I mean, certainly towards the end of the game, it shows a little bit that there was they were running out of ideas.
Yeah.
I feel bad. That was a really nasty way to end what was otherwise a really enjoyable experience.
Yeah. Whether we were just there was no way we would have done that. Like that would
No.
have taken forever. Oh my god, there's only 2 voice actors. That genuinely is quite surprising.
Can we please do the outro? Can we?
Thank you so much for pursuing on this
What
with
if there's
us.
a post-credit scene?
Fuck off, Marvel.
No, I don't care. I don't care.
Thank you so much for plodding on with us. Thank you, Doctor, for continuing, even though you wanted to die at one point.
Right, yeah, no,
Thank
you're
you,
right.
Bard.
Let's bring the energy back up for the ending. It has been a really fun series. We certainly got to talk about everything today. I don't think this isn't as bad as I think the edit will be for you, Sprites. This is going to be an awful and grueling edit that's going to take fucking forever to actually turn this into something useful. So... Thank you, everyone, for watching. Oh, now they're doing the credits to the original Stronghold. Fuck this. Thank you, everyone, for watching. One final time for Stronghold, I've been the Doctor.
I've been the Sprite.
And I have been the Bard.
Thank you very much, and good day.